Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? So in this walk and talk, I'm in Ward End Park, and this is a massive park. I've just been trying to negotiate where I'm going to walk because you've got so many sections. It's so big, I can't even describe it to you. Back there, way back there, is a lake, and I don't know if I'm going to make it to there today. Back behind me, as you can see, there's loads of paths and people do a lot of walking. It gets quite busy here in the summer and later in the afternoon, but because I'm here early morning, I'm hoping that it won't get too busy while I do my walk and talk today. So recently I've been doing some affirmations. So all through August I'm going to be doing affirmations, and yesterday's affirmation really impacted on me, and that's why I'm doing the walk and talk on that. And the affirmation yesterday, and you can check it out on my channel, is eliminate everything that doesn't help you to evolve. And I just thought this was so powerful that it's worth maybe exploring a little bit more. Okay, so as human beings we're evolving because every day the world is changing, we're changing. You can't not evolve because life evolves. It's impossible to stay the same throughout your life. So what we need to sometimes look at and think about is, are there people in our lives, are there things, are there environments that are preventing us from evolving and becoming the best version of ourselves? And if there are, what are we doing about it? Why are we not taking action to get rid of these people and these things? And I don't mean completely eliminate people out of your lives, but just to maybe consider, what are the people doing that are holding you down? There's a little statue there, I don't know if you can see it. It's a little squirrel, you probably won't be able to see it. When I've taken the kids here, they've taken little pictures there at that little, it's a nut in like a squirrel's, I don't know, I'm talking nonsense, but yeah, it's a little nice landmark. So let's talk about this. How can we and why should we eliminate people and things that are not helping us to evolve? So the first thing to think about is there are lots of people in our lives that are not contributing, and me personally, I'm not someone that tolerates people who don't contribute. Now I'm not talking about financial contribution, I'm talking about contributing in any way. If you can't contribute financially, if you're staying at someone's house, you can look after their children, you can help with the housework, you can help with something, you've got something to give, but you need to contribute. If you're taking, you need to give back. So that's the first thing, people who don't contribute. Second thing is people who crush or tear you down. So we're living in a world where people are not always respectful, they're not always trying to support you. Now, how I view it, and I'll just be honest, I don't need family, friends or anyone to do anything to support me that they don't want to do. So I'm not going to say to people, oh, I'm angry with you or disappointed because you don't support my YouTube channel, or I'm upset with you because you don't recommend my services. That's not what my family have to do. If they do that as a bonus, that's fine, but that's not something that's going to make me feel upset. However, if I've got people in my life that are trying to crush me and bring me down, so they're saying, they're always criticising the things that I'm doing, or they're always, being very trying to make things difficult for me, then yeah, I'm going to have a problem with that, because you're seeing that I'm growing, you're seeing that I'm evolving, but you are then making this conscious decision to try to ruin me, and that's not good. Look behind me, there's some beautiful scenery here. There's actually a little garden there, I'm not going to go to it today, but I've made a few videos here. If you go back to my channel, you're talking 2016-17, then I've actually made a few videos here in this nice part. So the third thing is people who are envious, people who envy what you're doing, and they don't care about, they literally are jealous of you as a person. Now you're not going to be able to evolve in your life if you're filled with people who are jealous around you and envious, because people who are jealous and envious are going to do their best to not to destroy you, but it's like not a good, why would you want them in your life, basically? Because if you're someone that cares about someone, then you're not going to be envious of their success. What you're going to do instead is you're going to say, I'm really inspired by that person's success, so therefore you're going to help rather than bring them down. Okay, And then the fourth one is environments where you're limited. So, right, whenever you're in a certain environment that lifts you up, you can feel it, you can, you know, it just feels good to be in that type of environment, because you think to yourself, I'm gonna succeed here. There's people around me that are pushing me. It feels good to be in this environment. It's a healthy environment, it's a supportive environment, you know, there's lots to it. Whereas when you're in environments which are limiting your success, they're not helping you to evolve. So example would be working in environments where there's no chance of promotion, or where you're working your best at work and you're still being treated unfairly, or you're not getting the recognition. It could be in an environment when you're in a relationship and you're just not, there's limitations, because you both have different views, different values. You're pushing yourself to become more ambitious, you're pushing yourself to succeed, but this person is saying to you, why do you want to do that? Why do you want to get a degree? Why are you not happy with where we are? Let's just not have any goals, have any dreams. They're not saying it in that way, but they're almost talking you out of your goals and dreams. That's not a person or an environment that's going to help you to evolve. And the final thing is, what we have to recognise, and I'll just stay here. This is a beautiful park, and look at the light. I love the light here. There's like some really nice greenery behind me. The final thing to just remember is we only have a certain time on this earth. So for you to become your best version and for you to evolve, you need to eliminate people, places, and things that are stopping you, because we're limited with our time that we have to achieve things. So you have to look at it as every day. If you want to evolve, you need to be working on yourself every day. You know, I do personal development. It doesn't stop because it's Sunday. It doesn't stop because it's Christmas. I work every day at something. It's either at goals, it's either at like self-development stuff, because I want to become the best person I can be. I work on my communication. I work on my interactions with people. I reflect on, you know, my role as a counsellor, so I work on that. I work on getting more skills to be a better coach. I work on my skills to even make videos. So we have to evolve, but the only way we're going to evolve is that we need to be quite strict. If there's people in your life that are crushing you and stopping you from growing, you need to just show them the door. If there are environments that are stopping you from growing, you need to leave. If there are places that are stopping you from, if you're limited because you live in a particular area, you live in a particular country, you live in an environment where there's too many rules and you're never going to be able to achieve what you want to achieve, you need to leave. People need to learn to just say, I'm not going to stay attached to things, to people, or to places that are preventing my growth in life. So I'll leave it there. I didn't even get even a touch around this park. As I said, look at the beautiful scenes. It's one of the like prettiest parks. But I'm going to come back because there's a lake part which I haven't been around today. I'll come back and do a part 2 and I'll go around the lake. Okay? So I hope you've enjoyed that. Leave your comments, let me know what you think, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care, have a great day. Bye.